Live video demonstration of this movement is at the end of the video if you want to skip right to it, but I hope you'll give me a moment to explain what we mean by W fly. When we say W fly, we're talking about the W, like the shape of the letter. So if you can see this drawing, this is actually from a rear view looking at someone from behind. There are the legs down there. There's the spine down the mid-back. Okay? And what we're doing when we talk about W flies is elbows in. I'm going to show you in the demonstration that we will pivot at the hip. But when we do, we're going to have elbows in. And we're going to fly to a W position. The W position looks elbows bent, shoulders retracted from the hand through the forearm up to the shoulder like a W. Okay, if you can picture that. I don't know if that green is showing up on screen, but W position, fly. So we are going to arrive at that W position, making a W with the arms, using a fly motion. Now, an important coaching technique and something to be really aware of when you're doing this on your own. I'm going to draw some sort of scapula here on the fly, so don't judge me on my artistry. Okay, if you can picture this, those are the two shoulder blades from a rear view. Here's the sort of the spine down the center of the back. Okay. What we're looking to do when we make this move, okay, is we are contracting. We want to focus the contraction in this region. We're pulling the shoulder blades down and back. The contraction should happen all through the thoracic spine, the mid-back. What we should not see, if you can imagine this now as a muscle, those are the traps. They'd actually sit much lower, but you get the idea. The trapezius muscle group. We don't want to, that's a no sign. We don't want to over-contract the traps. We don't want these moves, and a lot of people do this, we don't want these moves happening up top with a strain of the neck. I'm going to be lame and use the Latin, the sternocleidomastoid into the traps. We don't want to tense that thing up. We want it to move through the mid-back. Okay, we want to be really deliberate with our movements there. Here's a demonstration. Complete the W fly, pivot at the hip to about a 45-degree angle. Bring your elbows in and your hands up, and boom, back to the fly. From a side angle, your hands should be even with your ears, and from a reverse angle, this should look like the letter W.